I want to go over how you can strategize using assisted pull-ups with unassisted pull-ups, and you can kind of blend these two together. I think a lot of times in the fitness community, especially the CrossFit community, not to just call them out, but there's this view that unassisted pull-ups or bodyweight pull-ups are superior to assisted pull-ups, and that maybe doing assisted pull-ups is only for people who aren't strong enough to do unassisted pull-ups or bodyweight pull-ups. This view is, in my opinion, flawed. I think that assisted pull-ups are really underutilized, and I think one of the reasons is because they have this stereotype as being weaker than a traditional pull-up. I think that there's a belief out there that if I use assistance, then it's a weaker move than going traditional pull-ups. When I watch a lot of people do pull-ups, especially like in the CrossFit community, there's this idea that throwing yourself up, doing anything you can to use momentum to complete the rep, that's maybe better than using assistance. I truly believe that a lot of this community views using assistance as being weakness. And I just think that in strength training, this is such a unintelligent approach to knowing how to actually break down your muscle tissue. Because as we've talked about many, many times, our goal is to break down your muscles. And using lighter or heavier weight has nothing to do with this process. How you do this is by making things the most difficult that you can to maximally challenge your muscle tissue. Because if you're using assistance appropriately, then it shouldn't be any easier than a traditional pull-up. Using something to help you, like a band to help pull you up, or a machine that actually loads something that you stand on or kneel on and helps you through the range. These tools can be strategized to either help you do bodyweight pull-ups, or you can blend the two to get the most muscle engagement. So I'm gonna play a video, and I'm gonna screen play this so that you can see exactly what I'm looking at, and we can analyze this together. So this was me earlier today. I'm gonna put this on the screen. So I'm gonna start with bodyweight pull-ups. So this was a way I blend the two today. So I'm gonna do some pretty good technique bodyweight pull-ups, slow and controlled. I'm squeezing at the top. I'm controlling all the way down, pausing at the bottom, controlling back up, squeezing here at the top. And at this point, I'm not gonna be able to do any more unassisted pull-ups with that good a technique. So now I'm gonna add assistance. So I'm bringing that bar down and I'm stepping on it to provide assistance. And now I'm gonna continue doing more reps with that same technique, but it's only the assistance that's allowing me to complete these pull-ups and really engage my lats. I'm squeezing hard, controlling that eccentric. Now here I'm actually gonna add more load to help me more. So this is adding more load assists me more, makes it easier, but I'm only making it easier so that I can maximally engage my lats. So I'm making it easier so that I can then make it harder. Tightening my lats. Super engaged here, mind-muscle connection. And this is every bit as hard or harder than doing bodyweight pull-ups. Controlling all the way up. I mean, the time under tension here is super high. In that 2-rep period, most CrossFitters would have done 10 reps that were a lot more sloppy. So that was like my 6th set, and I can tell you I'm completely gassed at that point. Viewing bodyweight pull-ups or assisted pull-ups as one being better or the other is a dumb argument, because neither is better than the other. It all comes down to quality. What are you able to do? with good quality, with good technique. What is your goal? You know, if you have a goal of, if you're gonna join the military and you have to do 50 bodyweight pull-ups, well, yeah, you better be training to do bodyweight pull-ups. But if your goal is just muscle growth or maximally trying to make things challenging for your lats, and you can't do bodyweight pull-ups with good technique and really engage your lat muscles, you may want to consider using assistance, because using assistance shouldn't be any easier than bodyweight pull-ups. Because remember, your goal is then to utilize the assistance to engage your lats more and make every rep as good or as perfect as you can. And, you know, I would take each set near failure to maybe a rep in reserve range, where you only have 1 or 3 left that you maybe could do. But really push yourself. If you use assistance appropriately, then you will quickly realize it is every bit as hard as doing unassisted or bodyweight pull-ups. So I think this tool is very underutilized. I think a lot of it comes down to, like I said, just this kind of ego, you know, macho gym philosophy that perpetrates most gyms, and that is that, you know, the heavier you go, the more masculine you are, and the lighter you go, you know, you're not as much of a man or whatever. When the more educated you get in exercise, you know that mindset is so unintellectual. So try the assisted pull-ups, use it as a tool to complement the bodyweight pull-ups, and focus on your technique and really, you know, engaging your lat muscles, making your lats pull your body up and control. Remember all 4 steps of the 4-step rep. Tighten before you move, squeeze through the range, squeeze at the top of the range, and then control your body all the way back down to the starting position.